Thursday morning, and I know you want to know about the weekend. We have a weather alert for Sunday with the likelihood that we're going to be seeing wind gusts over 40 and even more than 60 miles per hour on parts of our coastline. Coastal flooding potential as well. But if you're looking for exact snow amounts, we don't have those for you just yet. They're still a little bit uncertain, but we are getting more of an idea. Here's the setup. You can see there's actually even colder air up in Canada right now that is going to start seeping southward. And as it does so, we turn even colder tonight into tomorrow. So there is a cold weather advisory up starting at 7 p.m. This goes through tomorrow morning for wind chills dropping to 20 to 25 degrees below zero. So that is the cold, which will then continue to seep southward all the way down into Florida. And it is that cold interacting with the warmer waters here to our south that helps to develop a storm over the southeastern U.S. And this is the next storm that we are watching as it continues to work north up the coast on Sunday. Now, we've been eyeing three kind of tracks for impacts, and it does look like now the closest track that would be a much more impactful storm for everyone is looking less likely. And track number 2, which is a more offshore track, giving the biggest impacts to southeastern Massachusetts, is looking more and more likely as we get closer to the storm. You can see the European model far enough offshore that we are still getting the western edge of this storm. In fact, it's going to be such a large storm as it rapidly intensifies or bombs out and becomes that bomb cyclone that the wind field expands and becomes very large, and also the precipitation shield is very large as well. So even though it's passing by pretty far to the east, we're still catching some of it here. And the GFS model, which has been running farther west, is now pushing further east closer to the European model. So we are gaining more confidence that the biggest impacts will be over southeastern Massachusetts. And when you look at this map, we're kind of giving you an idea of where we think the best chances of seeing at least 6 inches of snow are. And that is really focused over southeastern Massachusetts, the South Shore, the South Coast, the Cape, and the islands. Now, as you go west, the amounts will drop off, but there still could be several inches of snow, and not entirely out of the realm of possibility if this wobbles a little bit west that we get close to 6 inches of snow in Boston. So we're still not exactly sure of the amounts of snow, but we're telling you that if you are in southeastern Massachusetts, this is where we are most confident that you're going to see the most amounts of snow. It's not just about snow, though. It's about the wind. And look at these gusts as we get into Sunday. We could be gusting over 40, 50, even over 60 miles per hour. And when you have winds of that strength and snow, we could be talking about blizzard conditions, particularly on Cape Cod, with the reduced visibility and the strong winds for at least 3 hours. So not out of the question that we get ourselves a Cape Cod blizzard out of this storm. And the other thing we're going to be watching for is coastal flooding. We've got a full moon on Sunday, so the tides are astronomically already high. It's an 11-foot tide on Sunday morning, and you can see we're going to have that strong northeasterly wind and waves of about 10 to 15 feet offshore. The wind will then turn more northerly by the Sunday evening high tide, but the winds are going to be a little bit stronger. The tide itself is a little bit lower, so coastal flooding is going to be a concern as this storm rides up the coastline. So lots to watch with it. In the meantime, it's at least sunny today. Highs only about 20 to 25. Just a few clouds late in the day. The winds are under 10 miles per hour. Tonight gets even colder, mostly clear skies. We've got that cold weather advisory. Look at the low temperatures by tomorrow morning. Single digits, some of us below zero. And when you factor in the winds, yeah, the wind chill, it's going to be running about 15 to 25 degrees below zero, and it doesn't get much better on Saturday either. So tomorrow is a sunny day, but even colder. High temperatures are only in the teens tomorrow, and that is going to set us up for what I think is going to be the coldest night of the entire winter so far, and that will be Friday night into Saturday morning. Boston near zero, suburbs below zero, and they could be well below zero in spots. So the cold is with us on Saturday, so is the sunshine. And then Saturday night into Sunday morning, we're going to watch that snow start to spread up. Farther west you are, the better chance that you don't get into this at all. But notice the darker blues getting onto Cape Cod. This is why we think this is where we have the best chance of seeing more than 6 inches of snow, but still could be some snow all the way back to 495 with this, just not as much. And then it will kick out on Sunday night, and by Monday, the storm is pulling away. The wind, though, still kicking up on Monday. And take a look at your 7-day forecast here. We're going to be seeing some improvements in the temperatures next week. It's still cold, just not as cold, with temperatures near freezing early in the week.